that without culture there can be no tribalism. Is that a fair?
Yeah, that's a fair way to say it, and that's not always a prominent theme. I mean, most of the talk about tribalism is by the sort of political pundits, and they're just kind of grasping for a catch-all explanation to understand, the red-blue rift and the record racial protests and religious conflicts. And, it's an easy, quite facile thing to say, oh, it's our resurgent tribalism, our tribal instincts have reappeared, and we're descending into tribalism, and our democracy will never be the same. That's what we've been hearing, and I think I call it the trope of toxic tribalism, and it's a pretty despairing theme, because the idea is that somehow the genie got out of the bottle and there's no way to get it back inside again. And I don't really think that's what's going on. I think, we have some bad conflicts in the world today, but that's true. That's true every generation. Every generation thinks they're presiding over the end times. What's new is this way of talking about the conflicts as though they reflect some evolutionary curse, some drive to hate other groups that is always going to be, undermining us. And I don't think that's true. I think that the tribal instincts are instincts that evolution sculpted in order to help us be culture-sharing animals. And that enabled us to live in very large collaborative groups. And a side effect of those tribal instincts is that we sometimes get into conflicts with other groups. But, they're not instincts for hostility. They're instincts for solidarity. All of our instincts will lead us astray in some situations. We evolved to be attracted to sweet tastes because, fruit has a lot of nutrition. Now, if you live on a block with 2 donut shops, that wiring might lead you to eat in an unhealthy way.